Hey, cameraman, let's move away from the Trump issues. Focus on the positive. That's what we like. Let's go live. Let's bring them on. 3, 2, 1. Beep. Hi guys, Archie Luxury. How are you today? How are you today? That is the question. And I am broadcasting live from the SOS studio. That's right, guys, SOS studio. I'm just getting a few details here, getting some invites out to the punters. Let's go live. Blue shirt Buddha. Saffron. Hey, how are you? We've got Louis and Alexandro. How are you guys today? Hey, how are you? You got to turn the program off in the background, guys. How are you guys today? Hey, how are you? You got to turn the program off in the background, guys.
I've got the Wuhan flu. I've got the Wuhan flu, man.
It's Alexandro. You got to turn the program off in the background, Alexandro.
Let me just check. It's not me as well.
Yeah, no, it's Alexandro.
Yeah, man, I've got the Wuhan flu, unfortunately.
You got COVID?
I've got it. I've had it for...
What?
Yeah, I've got it right now, man. I've got it.
Hey, hang on a minute. I'm going to have to dump you from the stream. Can we catch it?
I've got it. I hope not. I hope it's not that easy. I'll show you
Alexandra, you can't have the program in the background. Otherwise it echoes. Talk to me, Lewis. What happened?
So here we are, man. I got I might have told you before, my dad works in a hospital.
Yep.
He's a hospital manager, and I'm just looking for it here. You get what happens is you have a test in England, then if you've got it, they send you a text saying, yes, you've got it. And yeah, so I had a test, man. Unfortunately, I have it. Your test is positive. It'll come up there. So I've had it for about a week now, but I haven't really had any symptoms, to tell you the truth. I lost taste, but it came back. And everyone else has just got a cold. That's what it's like. So we're lucky at the minute we haven't had it too bad. But yeah, this is the man of this is the face of a man with COVID, with a deadly
wow.
Disease. So that's the only thing I can complain about, man.
Amazing stuff. Are you okay? But you are okay, aren't you?
Honestly, I really don't feel any different.
Okay.
Asymptomatic, I guess. I did feel a little bit at the start, like I had body aches, and then I lost the sense of smell. I didn't actually feel ill, to tell you the truth. And my parents were over 60, and they've had it the same. Actually, they haven't really been very ill. So yeah, it's a bit of a shock.
Amazing.
But you feel.
What does that mean? Do you stay home? They give you special drugs, or what?
No, we just have to stay at home. We don't get any drugs. Although we've
How do you go to the shop?
You have to ask anyone else if they will for you. Luckily, we've.
And if you don't?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. The government haven't been very good at actually helping people. They have give us financial help when we've been out of work, like if you're self-employed, for example. But if you actually have it, there's not an awful lot of help. They just say, stay in for 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
and then we're allowed back out. Yeah, I personally don't think I have it anymore, but I'm not going to go back out until it's been 10 days, just in case you get in. Well, you probably would get in trouble. Actually, some people got a £10,000 fine here, you know, for not following the rules.
Dog trainer.
Marky. Oh no.
I got a simple question for you, dog trainer.
Wait, I've got a very important question for Lewis first.
What's that?
Lewis, Clyde and I are pitching in to fly you to Brisbane, Australia as soon as humanly possible. Do you have a bag packed? Can you grab a bag? Can you get on an airplane within the next 30, 40? Can you get to Heathrow? Shall we send you, do we
there
send you
is
an Uber?
nothing that would make me more happy than to go to Australia, but I might well be well, you know how strict Australia is on what you bring into the country, so I think
we're going to get this worked out. We have a crate. We've got holes poked in it. It's going to be fine. It's going to be labeled Ladyboy Watches. We have a fan in the customs service right there at the Brisbane International Airport. We've bought him off with a chicken burger and an Archie Luxury signed autograph. So are you willing to jump into an Uber and get to Heathrow immediately?
Absolutely, man. I'm dead anyway, so I might as well.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you.
Well for it.
Very well. So, Archie, how are you? How are you feeling? Doctor, ¿cómo estamos?
Muy bien, gracias.
Perfecto.
I got to tell you, if Trump was a dog, what sort of breed would he be?
Trump?
Dog trainer?
He'd be euthanized.
And what would Biden be?
A German Shepherd. He's got 2 of them. We'll finally have dogs back in the White House.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. He's got 2 German Shepherds.
Trump didn't have dogs.
No, dogs don't. He didn't like dogs, I think. No, he didn't have dogs. He's got.
Did Obama have dogs?
Obama had a Portuguese water dog. Yeah. Yes, he did.
He's got a Cellini as well.
I don't trust somebody who doesn't like a dog. That's just me. But there you go.
I know what you mean.
Rancher.
Well, on the other hand, Lewis, look at the bright side. I think not having a sense of smell helps being on this channel.
You're not really affected by the stench of Minotaur juice.
No, that's true, man.
Also, you've already lost your sense of taste by just appearing on here. So,
let's be honest, Clyde. Have any of us had that in the last year or 2, 3 or 4? I mean,
like 5? No.
Exactly.
Trust me, man. This is a major upgrade for me. This is a major upgrade. So
what's that? The not being able to smell?
No, a major upgrade in taste being on the Archie Luxury channel is actually.
Right? What the hell were you doing before? Dear God.
By the way, Clive has stopped me being a administrator.
Yes,
on the group.
I'll give it
Clive
back.
Put me back there because James from Showcase Watches wants to come back to the group and I can't add him or do anything.
Who?
James, Showcase Watches.
Clyde, you could do it though, right?
Yeah, I could totally add him to the group.
There you go. Watch, just take care of that. Take care of that for us as administrative.
Here, let me leave, and I'll go take care of it.
And whoa. How are you, Archie?
Yeah, whatever, Archie. Hey, so Alejandro, tell me about your collection.
Well, what do you want to know?
Like, what kind of fucking watches do you have?
Well, he's got Aquanauts, he's got Pandas, he's got
Panda,
Batman.
Yes. And one watch per brand, except for Rolex, which I have currently 3. But I have an IWC, a Grand Seiko, a Norris, a Zenith, Patek.
So you've got the Equinox. You've got the 30. What is it? 39, right?
Which one?
No, what size Aquanaut do you have?
42.
Okay.
That's a manly watch. Now, is it a Zenith or is it a Fade?
No, Aquanaut. Aquanaut mother.
Well, like I said, the man.
Can you tell Archie what it's like? Can you tell Archie what it's like to have a Patek Philippe that people actually want?
I'm still a little worried about, Lewis. Doctor, tell us, is Lewis going to survive? He feels fine, but he can't smell anything. We want to know what's happening here.
Mark, it's come back now. It's come back. It was weird.
How was it? Like you couldn't smell things? Is that right? No smell?
I'll tell you exactly what it was like for me, Arch. Right? So, I mean, literally, I hate fish, and I had a tin of fish there, and not a thing. And it felt like the inside of my nose was burned.
Now that would be the perfect time to have, intimate relations with a woman.
Oh, if only, you know. If only it would have been
That's
perfect.
amazing.
But
Exactly.
it was weird. It's disorientating. It's weird. You don't realize how much you use it actually.
Now, how do you feel about really fatty beef products?
Oh,
Like ox.
not
Yeah.
keen.
Well,
Yeah.
wait. When was that, Lewis? And how long did it go away for? And now you're saying it came back. Like, what? Fill us in. The people who are just joining. us.
So I started to feel like I had a cold last Tuesday,
Mm.
and that's really common in England this time of year. And it didn't line up with any of the COVID symptoms, so I didn't have a test for a few days. I had a test when I lost sense of taste and smell, and then it's gradually come back over the last 5 days. So I've probably had it back for like 2 days now, and it's a relief because some people hasn't come back for a long time.
So you're glad that you can now be revolted by the smell of fish.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good. So I periodically like to fart in the house as a COVID health check. You know, for my boyfriend, and he doesn't think that's a very funny thing, but I'm telling you, it's basically a free COVID health test. It's quick, it's like immediate response.
It's a sense of relief, isn't it, Mark?
Well, absolutely.
Literally. But you know what happens here is when you've got it, you get the test and trace NHS. They ring you about 30 times a day to see who you've been in contact with.
That sounds like a pain. Yeah.
Have you told them ARCHIELUXURY in Brisbane?
Good point.
If that were true, I think there would be what we would say hell on. If I'd been abroad, there probably would have been a disaster for them.
Yeah, it'd be like lights and sirens outside.
A lot of people have had it here now, actually.
And Alejandro, how about you? You are in Madrid, and in the Comunidad de Madrid, there has been a fair amount of lockdown and problems in COVID. How is that affecting you?
Well, I have to work at the hospital, so it's a really hard situation here in Spain. You know,
Spain's tough.
We're really overcrowded at the hospital, so I have to move out because I used to live with my girlfriend, and too much risk. So I
So you don't want to expose her.
And therefore my camera. I apologize because I know the camera and the illumination is not very nice, but I here in a small studio because I want to move out from this disaster.
Yeah.
Now, Alejandro, what do you do for the hospital?
Well, I'm an orthopedic surgeon, so mainly
broken ankles.
Surgeon. The problem is that the situation, at least in Spain, is
no surgery.
Difficult, so all the physicians have to, help in this COVID situation. So we are in internal medicine, infectious diseases, trying to help. We are also performing surgeries because people have car accidents also, but mainly we are trying to support the COVID team. So
one second, Alejandro. 1 second. Blue shirt Buddha.
Blue shirt Buddha.
He's here, man.
Hello, everyone.
Alejandro, tell me, do you know anything about hooves and horned beasts?
Are you a veterinarian?
Yes. Have you taken any veterinary foot,
Blue
surgery?
shirt Buddha. I don't know if you heard this. Lewis has COVID. Just be very careful.
I heard.
Can we get it through StreamYard?
You keep him on that side of the screen
of the camera.
$3. What the hell? Here we go. $3. How do you limit H20 hand washing exposure to paddocks?
Guys, could you stop interrupting us with money? It's really annoying.
Only one way.
Chat today. My God, that was lousy.
Wow.
Gotta tell you.
Well, good luck, Louis. Feel better,
in.
man.
This might be the end of the daily ARCHIELUXURY channel. I mean, let's be honest.
Please.
Yay!
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Wow.
Hand washing is a big problem with the paddocks. No waterproofing. 30 meters waterproof.
Archie, no, we can't. Me and Mark cannot handle that much celebrating in 1 week.
Yeah, exactly. Although I do think.
Look at this. Trump's out. COVID cure as share markets rising. We're back to normal. Mr. C! Mr.
$1.
C, thank
Listen,
you.
it's-
$1.
It was our evil plan all along. We told Pfizer, guys, just don't talk about this vaccine until after.
Let us steal the election first.
Yes, exactly. Let my dad, grandmother vote a few thousand times. My dogs. We got it all worked out. It's Chicago. We vote early and we vote often.
Right.
Anyway, here we are all together at last. Now, interestingly, there was no money until you showed up, Blue Shirt, and then immediately we got money.
So, if the rest of us therefore leave, that means more money, right?
Yes, I think that, Clyde, I think you and I are a jinx and we should leave.
Absolutely, yes. I cannot agree with you more.
Archie, what do you think? Is it our fault? Maybe if we leave, more money will come in.
I have no idea, man. I got a guy who's with COVID. Support your friend with COVID, okay? Just support Lewis.
Good
I'm
point.
all right, man. I'm all right. I'm going to be fine now.
Lewis, play it up, man. Play it up, man. We're going to have a fundraiser. Lewis, play it up.
If Archie can make money on the body of my dead cat Jupiter, he can certainly make money.
Exactly.
COVID with
Clyde's
Lewis,
birthday
man.
and your COVID. If you would like to show your support for Lewis's COVID, send money to Archie Luxury. It has nothing to do with Lewis, but we appreciate it.
Lewis, do you have Archie's address? Maybe you could start
Super
writing
chat.
to him.
$3, Andy man. Punters want value. Hand washing advice, pretty please. I gotta tell you this seriously. You gotta be so careful because not a screw down crown in a lot of cases. Leather straps, and on many of the complications, you got pointer pins.
Seals.
Crap, the seal. It's so. I got to tell you the truth. There, what I basically do is I take the watch off, and then that's what I do.
You know what the sure cure to dealing with hand washing?
Stupid
Rolex.
For a Rolex.
Stupid chat.
Here we go, Mr. Perpetual, $10 for the Lewis COVID Recovery Fund.
There we go.
There we go. You're gonna
Lewis?
I'm fine. No, you're not fine. You're desperately ill.
Now, Lewis, you're under quarantine for right now, right?
Yeah.
Now, maybe you could get a pen pal and start writing to them on a regular basis.
Clyde, are you asking for dick pics again? Stupid
No,
chat.
I'm asking, maybe you can start sending envelopes correspondence to Archie on a regular
Logan
basis.
Hall, $5.
Super chat, Logan Hall, $5. Here we go. When will the Bogan vaccine be available to the public? They carry diseases like OPD, obsessive panic disorder.
As soon as January 21 is when they have scheduled the that's scheduled January 20 because the inauguration, of course, January 20. And they
Ron the Shrink. Ron. Hello, Ron.
And they got to bury all the bodies again because they dug up a lot of voters and they got to put them back to rest.
Hello, Ron.
Hi, I just wanted to be part of the history that's happening here.
Ron!
What is the history that's happening here?
The most
Archie's
boring
putting out
show in
piece of
channel history.
Hey, Ron, Lewis has got COVID. Can you give him some advice? Tips.
Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Did you know that Ron is a shrink? And as a shrink, he has probably studied hypnosis and the art of persuasion. He could probably hypnotize the entire audience right now into sending money.
There you go.
The doc told me
you
to
guys
take
were
high
already
strength.
hypnotizing the audience and inducing them into sleep.
Wake them up and have them send money in a sort of like an ambient-like, dreamlike state.
Come on, guys. It's Tuesday morning in Australia. Buy the Pontiff a drink already, for crying out loud.
Yeah, come on. Buy me a drink.
$20 and I'll die from
Pontiff, you
COVID.
seem depressed.
Wait, Lewis just agreed to die for a lousy
Come on,
$20.
Lewis. Make it 50 next time. 50.
$50 and I'll die of COVID right now.
How much for Archie to die of COVID? Because I'm getting seriously interested now.
$100.
Listen, Archie, how much for Jimmy to jump out his basement window?
$5. Jeb. That's for the drink. Jeb is always the drink there. So
Bloody hell.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, man. Seriously, it's
Because a sober Pontiff is a boring Pontiff, fellas.
a boring pontiff. Boring. So,
Well, to be fair, it is the right time of day for it, isn't it?
It's a breakfast of champions.
What is it, like 7 in the morning over there?
Yeah.
Lizard lick, there we go.
Lizard lick. There we go.
Alejandro, you said you have this.
I have to say,
Who jumped out? Someone disappeared.
Not me, unfortunately.
No, I'm not dead yet.
Reports of my death. Do you know, Alejandro, you are too young to remember, but the first time I came to Spain, Francisco Franco was still alive and in charge.
Wow.
And,
Franco.
yeah,
He
Franco.
was the good military dictator.
Yeah, he was. And
Honorable military dictator.
yeah.
Wow.
Franco. General Franco, thank you.
And when he died, they released information that said that the reports of his death were greatly exaggerated.
Generally, yeah, and that was a 2-year running joke on Saturday Night Live.
On Saturday Night Live. And in the news tonight, Francisco Franco is
Still dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
When are you coming to Spain, Archie? to visit
General
us?
Franco. They used to have a goon squad that went around at night. They had curfews, all sorts of things.
You believe me, I remember.
It was
Alejandro,
pretty hard
are you,
times.
Are you in your 30s? You look quite young.
Yeah,
This
32
is young love, guys. Pay
32.
attention.
Hey man, I wish I'd done something good with my life, like being a surgeon
Yeah,
instead of being a.
we begin the
Lewis,
Being a street musician.
18 and at 23,
Lewis, you're a successful musician. Just you've got to be grateful. You've got a lot of talent.
Hey, no,
Hey guys,
man,
this
that's
show
fair.
is hold on. This show is getting a little bit more interesting. Can we go back to Lewis having no symptoms?
Yeah, man. Had a couple, but not anything intense, and now it's gone. But I did get a positive test. I'm not just assuming I have it. I did get a positive test. So,
I see.
He couldn't smell a tin of sardines, Ron. He couldn't even smell the sardines.
Whew.
no matter how hard I've tried, not a thing, man.
I think you should have
It's
eaten some
amazing.
to see if they taste
And how did the
different.
food taste? How did the food taste?
Yeah, actually, I still had a bit of taste, but I only had like 4 things. It was either something that tasted sweet,
Super
salty.
chat.
You couldn't really get any detail.
I see. Andy Man, $2 Arch. What is your greatest watch-related regret?
Selling all his Rolex.
Rolex.
Well, no. It could be selling. It could be selling the red sub. It could be selling the other red sub. It could be selling the
1016.
third.
How about
It
the
could be
10?
selling the no date sub, or the other no date sub, or the other no date sub.
Or the bluesy, or pinching all those links. Hey, Lewis, you mean you don't like fish and chips?
It's different when it's fried, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It tastes different.
Everything fried is delicious.
So it's
Yeah.
much better, isn't it?
You can't be an Englishman. if you
Crumbed
don't
or
like fish and
battered,
chips.
Lewis? Crumbed or battered?
Oh, battered,
Well,
please,
battered.
battered.
You can only
Battered.
get battered here, Arch.
They
You can
don't.
only
They
get
don't
battered.
crumb. The only place they crumb fish is in New Zealand and in Australia, but in England they only batter it.
Oh, everything
Okay.
goes in the fryer, Mark. Everything goes in the fryer. It's like a great big flame, and it's like a coffin. It's a coffin full of oil, and everything goes in it.
There
That's
you
the way
go.
we do it.
Okay.
I think a broad Mumbai, but
Alejandro, so you're an orthopedic surgeon. You've got a few. You have a few Daytonas, right?
One. Yes,
One Daytona.
Okay.
Panda,
Well-
panda, the greatest one. The greatest
And
one.
an Aquanaut.
Oh yeah,
excellent.
very good,
No.
man.
Don't
Do you
forget
believe?
that inside a patient.
Do you believe that the moon landing really happened or not? Because quite frankly, we're kind of looking at filling a recent vacancy
He's
here.
a surgeon. He's a surgeon. He's not a chiropractor.
Based on you Americans, so we believe you took over the Russians. We believe so.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
Okay,
Getting rid of the doc already, Clive? Come on.
Alejandro, do you know how to make tortilla
No call, no
española?
show, man. That's how it works.
You have to come to Spain, and I will.
Oh, I have been. I was there before you were born. But yes,
You have to bring Archie. Here.
Super chat.
it's beautiful.
Handyman. Andy Man. He's loyal, he's good, he's mean. He's $2 super chat. Arch, what is your greatest watch-related triumph? 5 identical Patek!
Man,
No,
stop
that-
shouting.
That was your regret.
Showcase
Yeah,
watch is $5.
I got to tell you, the biggest watch-related triumph. I love my watches. I've had a good
You
time,
wanna read
guys.
the other,
I've
you
had
wanna
a
read the
good
other
time.
super chat there, big boy?
You had a good roll.
Showcase watches. Showcase, by the way, I asked Clivey to add you to the group. He's kicked me off as an admin. I can no longer do it, Showcase. I have forwarded your request to Mr. Clive.
To the
Well,
boss.
Tell you what,
Showcase watches, £5. You must cross a crowded cow crossing. Cross the cross, Course cow, cross the crowded cow, crossing carefully. Oxley stayed high.
Chat.
Okay.
Nudist squirrel, £2. Thank you.
Nudist
I
squirrel.
see. I see.
There is a comment here saying Alejandro on screen, no super chats by him. Maybe I should go away, Archie.
No, I was thinking we were talking about sending Lewis over there.
Yes.
We're sending to give Archie COVID.
In a crate, if possible.
Alejandro, now if we were to provide you with tickets to Brisbane, do Spanish people in Spain, do you guys believe in the piñata tradition?
I know that's Mexico.
Or is that just
That's Mexico.
Mexico, right? It's Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, would you be willing to tie Archie into a tree and hit him with a big stick until candy comes out of him?
Definitely, yeah.
You just have to worry about getting your noodle slurped out.
Do you know anything about hoof and mouth disease?
Oh.
Right.
Anyway, so you have your favorite watch is the Portofino. You told us last night. What are you and you
Because of
sentimental
the
reasons,
value.
right? Because you got it when you got your PhD.
It was a gift from my parents, actually.
A gift from your parents. Okay, cool.
Great.
And we
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
you out of trading the Aquanaut and the Daytona for a Nautilus. But do you have your sights set on anything else?
Actually, I would like to ask you and also the Archie audience here, because the day after tomorrow I have to be on call, so I'm 24 hours at the hospital. But on Wednesday I'm free. You have the day off after you are on call, and I'm meeting. I don't know if it's international or just in Spain. There is a Patek Chrono event.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get invited to this, so tell me about it.
I can show you pictures if you want.
Sure,
Wednesday.
send them. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they were going to invite you, Arch, but when you met Terry Stern, you had an Explorer 2 on.
And you
So
were wearing short pants.
Well,
right,
here's what I
and
was thinking of.
sandals.
Now, I wonder if you could deputize Alejandro as your deputy and send him as your official representative, and we'll see how quickly he gets thrown out.
So the question would be, which Patek Chrono would you choose? If money is no problem, which one would you choose?
Stupid chat.
Super chat, Thomas G, £5, £5. Have another drink, Archie.
There we go.
I think
Cheers.
I will.
I have to defer, Alejandro, because I'm not a big Patek guy. So ask the Pontiff.
Don't they have a perpetual calendar, Chrono?
What was the question? Tell me the question. What was the question?
Which Patek
Is Archie
Chrono
alive?
would you choose? We
Sorry?
can ask the audience also for advice. A Patek Chrono. Like
Ah.
the 1980 of. There's also some beautiful perpetual calendars.
Yes.
Which one would you
Does it
choose?
have to be currently in production, or can it be recently out of production?
As far as I know, it has to be yes.
Has to be. It's a current model. Has
Yeah.
to be in
I gotta
production.
tell you, there's some amazing Pateks there. I gotta tell you, I can't afford this stuff. I honestly have
Crazy
reached
crap.
the absolute limit of my abilities. I gotta be totally honest with you there. It's amazing
anyway,
that I've got
look-
one Patek. It's amazing I've got one Patek, yet alone 6 of the buggers, right? It just wasn't going to work with Archie. I mean, come on, let's be totally honest here. I tell you what, I think just having a look here on the screen now, guys, let's have a look at this on the screen. The most beautiful, I tell you, the most beautiful.
I like
think
the
the most
5270. 5270, I like that watch very much.
5270.
Yeah, 5270, right.
5270.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 5170 is very
See-
nice as well.
Yeah, that's the one I was
But it's
thinking.
a great complication.
Look, I got to tell you, this is the 517. This is the new manual wine chronograph. The 5172. Remember, it was the 5170. Now it's the 5172.
We
Yeah.
should. We,
Look at that.
we should
Look
ask
at that in
the.
white gold. That is just absolutely stunning. Look at that.
Mm.
Absolutely good. I
Yeah.
can never afford one. I'll never be able to get one of those. Seriously. Pateks are damn expensive. They are damn expensive. Stan the man, $2. AC3. Who is your best punter you met in person?
It's going to be me soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, he asked best, not last.
I got all my punters are very good to me. They're all very good. I like Sobron. Where did Sobron go?
Actually,
I didn't.
I think you like Mackenzie the most because his noodle was the firmest and the longest.
Wait a second, AC3. Can you tell some of the
I can
stories
confirm
where
that.
you've been set up, where someone arranged to meet you for lunch and then they never showed?
Well, I always get them to make a donation first now. That's what we do. We get them.
He's been burned too many times,
story,
Ron.
please.
Yeah. No. Look, I'm very careful now. We got to check the phone. I ring him. I always ring him. I was one time I did it and I got burnt. That's it.
Okay, now Alejandro, maybe see if they've got to still have a 5960. That's another possibility.
5960. Okay.
Hey, if you scroll down and look at the Patek accessories, do you know a key ring is $38,000?
Super chat.
Super chat. Showcase watches, £5. Lewis, while you are recovering from COVID, I recommend you read Luxury to Last. Check out the reviews. It's a winner chicken dinner.
Super chat.
Winner chicken dinner. Andy Man panels. What's the cheapest watch that makes you happy? Let's bring these babies up.
Oh, that's an easy one. The cheapest one is the Casio Royale, the World Time.
Yeah, $30. That's
$26. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I agree.
Now, Louis, let me ask you a quick question. The envelopes in your house, are they the old-fashioned kind where you have to lick them to?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, could you blow your nose in a hanky and mail it to Brisbane very quickly?
That could be arranged.
We will defray the airmail postage.
What's the address again? Susu Studio, Brisbane.
Here,
You know, I think if Alejandro put a red cape in front of the screen, Archie would headbutt his screen.
I gotta tell you, man, the best watches that I've ever had, you know, they haven't always been working. Remember that, guys.
Well, watches should reflect the personalities of their owners.
Mine would be dead, wouldn't it? Dead. Battery gone, dead.
No, see,
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, it's a very, very serious thing here. You've got to be careful. There's got to be careful in this world.
Yes, because it's life. You know why? Because life is hard.
It's hard.
Life is hard.
Now, Archie, what is harder for you, life or ladyboys?
Clyde. That's so naughty of you. I love
Savron, we've been waiting for you. Sorry about the late
Savron.
Gentlemen, how do you do? Good morning from Brisbane.
How do we do?
Hello.
We can't even begin to imagine how we do.
Aren't you going to say hello to Archie?
But we do.
Oh. I did say gentlemen, so yeah.
No, you did say gentlemen, so obviously.
What's happening, guys? What's new? What's happening?
Has anyone ever had a Seiko 5? I think that was the cheapest watch that made me happy, I think.
Oh, I had one as a kid. Yes, everyone's had Seiko 5s. They're so cool. Very, very cool.
For the price, especially.
They are. They're very cool.
I couldn't afford a Seiko 5.
I bought a Seiko 5 for my son's first watch when he was going to primary school.
A nice one.
I remember as a kid, I was going to the BMX track and I found a Citizen quartz on the road.
Ron, take me with you. Take me with you, Ron.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Yeah, I loved it.
Pretty alright, aren't they?
It was okay. It was an okay watch. Went for a while, yeah.
Don't they make the most accurate watch in the universe? That one that's about 20 something.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
I think it's
I'm a bit partial to my G-Shocks. Here's my favorite one these days.
Wow, look at that. That's a gorgeous looking one.
Yeah, I really like it.
Pretty nice.
It Bluetooths to an app on the phone, and like 2-3 times a day it just corrects in case it's off 100th of a second.
I was showing Marky this piece of SHIT the other day.
Oi! Well, here's its.
There's the real thing.
This
This
Nice.
This is not the real thing, but
It isn't.
no, it's not a million miles from it. It's sapphire. It's
it's fun.
ceramic. It's a bit of a joke, but it's
A bit of fun, nonetheless.
So, Lewis, we haven't seen you for a couple of days. How you been, man?
Me, Sobron.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's had COVID. He's had COVID-19. Sobron, he's been on death's doors.
I've got COVID, man. I've got COVID.
Serious?
But yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Eventually, it's happening here on a regular basis now. So
What about your mama and papa bear? Are they okay?
they've got it too, but they're okay. Yeah, man. Thank you, though. Thanks for asking. But everyone's got it here. I always thought it was a myth how easy it was to catch, but obviously not. Everyone.
Savron, are you willing? Savron, are you willing to contribute to the, to the buy Lewis a ticket to Archie's house fund? Because we're trying to fly him right now from Heathrow to Brisbane.
And I'm up for it. Trust me.
No.
He'll fly coach.
Now, Lewis,
Well,
are you sure?
I firmly believe the only family member you should visit when you have COVID is your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
You get on with your mother-in-law, don't you, Sobron?
No.
Or you
Tell
don't.
us the story. But has she ever thrown up in your mouth? Let's be honest. Would you actually give her mouth to mouth, or would you just let her
Why
go?
did she dislike you so much, Sobron? You're a very fine, upstanding gentleman.
Lovely gentleman. Tell
Just
us.
lucky, I guess.
Tell us the story.
No.
When did it start? What happened?
I haven't seen my mother-in-law for about 16 years.
Oh my! And you're still married? Are you married?
Yes.
Oh, so you've
most people
managed.
come up to me in the street and shake my hand and say, "How do you do it, man? Congratulations."
Well, the way you do it is you don't see her for 16 years, so that must be a bit awkward at family.
Does your wife still see her?
Of course she does.
It's her mother.
But you don't see her? Like you don't do Christmas?
No.
Well, you've been working at the cinema anyhow. That's just normal for you.
Absolutely.
Now, Alejandro, what kind of zenith do you have?
You want to
Spanish
see it?
one.
I can bring it up to you if you want. It's a Defy Classic.
The what?
The
Defy Classic.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
you
show
don't
it
speak
to us, 'cause they've made several iterations of that, I think. Is this the one that was introduced like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'll bring you it.
Clyde, you have a Zenith.
Zenith.
I've got like 4 zeniths. Or
Well, one of them is one of them has the honor of being the ugliest Zenith ever made.
Oh, fuck. No, that's 6. Oh, yeah.
That's too many, Clyde. That's too many. That's too many of those.
Well, one of my zeniths is like 100 years old.
Yeah, the
That's
Signal
nice.
Corps one, right?
Yep. It's Mark's birthday watch.
That's not hideous.
Wow,
So
let's
why
look at
does
this.
anyone
We'll just
make
call
such-
this up here.
No, aren't you
Beautiful
pick that one
movements
up
up there,
so you
but
can
it's
actually claim to have watched content?
That's not ugly.
No, actually, yeah. So that came out like 2017 or 2018.
Yeah.
Clyde,
yeah.
Clyde, yours is way uglier.
That's a nice one, Alejandro.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was
like
looking
that.
at that one myself when it came out.
Now, did you-
Titanium,
And then you came to your senses, right, Blue Shirt? Bought a Rolex.
Rolex.
No, did you get it? You got it new from the AD?
Yes.
Did you get it first?
Gives you some points for the Aquanaut. You know, I got the Zenith, I got that Tudor, and they gave me the Aquanaut. So I
So
think
what kind of tutor did you get?
the Black Bay with the red bezel.
Burgundy, the Burgundy one.
Burgundy.
One of
Red
my
Bezel.
favorites.
Diesel.
Sorry.
I have that one also, and although I have the ETA version, Alejandro, and it's actually a wonderful watch, a little thick, but very nice. And for whatever reason, I never wear it. I never wear it. Do you ever wear your
So,
Burgundy?
Alejandro, are you the only doctor at the hospitals into watches, or are there many other surgeons into watches?
No, there are some other doctors. The problem is that now with the COVID situation, we're not allowed to wear, any jewelry at the hospital because, we can't enjoy them so much as we used to.
Is it a rarity amongst doctors to like luxury watches?
Sorry?
Speak up, Savron.
Yeah, you got to say it again, Savron. You faded out.
Dude, a lot of doctors, he's saying, do a lot of doctors like luxury watches, expensive watches?
Luxury goods.
Here in Spain, we don't earn so much money, and in the States, but as a surgeon, you can afford to buy some expensive watches. Maybe not so much as in the States, but
yes,
maybe not a great complication, but you can buy.
Alejandro, you could earn a little extra money if you would be willing to translate "luxury to last" into Spanish. How would you translate the title? Luxury to last, lujo para siempre, or how would you?
Que el lujo dure, ¿no? Sí.
El lujo dure.
Para siempre está bien.
El lujo está duro.
I know a little Spanish, and it's going to be called La Cucaracha.
Lujo duro is my nickname, by the way.
You can speak Spanish. That's great.
Yeah, maybe a little. Me defiendo. Okay. Well, anyway, Archie, I think you should negotiate something with El Doctor here to get luxury to last, into the Spanish market. It's not just Spain; it's all throughout Latin America.
That's right.
Yes.
I will be very, very willing to help you.
There you go.
No worries. So, guys, I got to tell you seriously. Now that COVID's gone, what recovery watches are you looking at on your horizon?
No, it's not gone.
Not gone yet. Lewis has it.
Right.
He just got it.
It's right here.
They got the cure. The cure's coming out. You know
That's
that?
true. That's
Pfizer has got a cure.
He had the announcement right
This is interesting. The UK government have asked people who've had it to give their platelets away, so I'm considering doing that. I might do that.
Mr. C.
Mr. C,
Come here, little boy. I want your platelets. $1. Chapter 4: Protecting your luxury goods from escarabajos de alfombra. That means protecting your luxury goods from carpet beetles.
Are you actually fluent in Spanish, Mark?
Yes.
Jesus, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Well,
amazing.
I lived in Spain. I went to Valencia when I was 16.
How long you live in Spain for?
On and off for like 10 summers.
Super chat.
It's amazing. Wow. Spain's an amazing country.
It's the food, just the food.
Fellow Riser, $2. Ask Alexandro if he's taking the vaccine.
No, unless I may be forced, so they made me do it. I don't know that, but if it's my decision, I'm not going to do it.
Why not?
You wouldn't do it. Why is that?
Not safe enough, in my point of view.
Oh God, that is me definitely not having it. Then, if a doctor says that, there's no way I'm having it.
Well, the science isn't out yet, is it?
If you want an early vaccine,
vaccination, or vaccine.
We have to assume it's not going to be very safe. It's a matter of time. If you don't have so much time, so many patients, it's not going to be as reliable. So it's
Alejandro,
here we go. Here's my favorite doctor. This is a doctor I've sold a Patek to. He's another Patek owner, Dr. Joe Teo.
How do you not know? Wait, you sold him a Patek, but you don't know how to say his name?
Mark is all over Alegro. They're good guys. They both speak Spanish. They both speak Spanish.
Like white on rice.
Super chat.
Yankee Doodle, $5. What watch should Trump wear when he's indicted for income tax fraud, tax evasion, and wire fraud?
Well, he should wear one of Archie's watches because no one would care or tell the press.
What is it? Biden 2020 and Trump.
I'm just going for a toilet break, guys. I'm coming back. I'll be back.
Great! We'll be doing free super chats now. Go ahead, Archie. Take your time. Okay, everybody, free super chats for the rest of the program.
Alejandro, can I ask you one piece of advice? Medical. If I've had COVID, do I have some level of immunity to COVID now?
Can you repeat that? It's my microphone.
Sorry. If I've had COVID, do I have some immunity to it now?
Do you have the possibility of taking a serology test?
Oh yes, yeah.
I would recommend it to you. And you can send it to me, and I'll give you some advice if you take it.
Showcase Watches is saying, eject, eject, eject.
I know. Let's do it. Do it. Should we hang up when he gets back?
Listen, I'll give you an analysis for free. Also, Lewis, just send me the sock that's under your bed.
Oh, the whole Mark.
No,
Yeah,
okay, now,
stop.
Lewis,
Yeah,
Lewis,
stop.
Lewis, you have been tested and you're positive you have COVID-19, right?
Yeah, he was tested.
No, I'm asking Lewis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, man. I've got the text, the dreaded text we get off the government. Yeah.
Yeah, are you sure it's COVID-19? Because if your COVID was only 18, Mark would think that's a lot hotter.
Look, Mark. The thing is, if the sock is the least of my worries, the whole duvet is like a poppadom.
The duvet. It looks like
you can just
looks like a popcorn
it.
ceiling.
Yeah, you can just snap it. So
Oh, that's nasty. That's just
isn't
nasty.
it horrible?
Yeah,
But
that's horrible. Send me a swatch.
yeah.
I'll sell it to my friends. We're going to use it for tea bags.
No, Alejandro has told us. Alejandro has told us about his collection. We've seen Archie's. No, my question, Alejandro, is why are you asking Archie for advice? Shouldn't he be asking you for advice?
You know, you got a fair point.
I can advise about surgeries, but not for watches. I'm afraid.
Yes, but
I have to go for your opinion. You know so much about watches, much more than I do.
You have a better collection than Archie.
Well, okay, well, this is the one hard and fast rule. If Archie likes it, no bueno.
Si le
That
gusta,
is an amazing
no es
collection.
bueno.
Clyde ripping out the Spanish, the Espanito.
Do you know any German, Mark?
Gave me a very nice advice about not trading my Panda, my Aquanaut.
Oh no, never sell Rolex.
Yeah.
That's the advice. Never sell
That's
Rolex.
the one thing you can learn from Archie about never sell Rolex.
No, that's actually the advice that he could learn from Mark, because Mark never sells Rolex.
No, I have. I've sold a couple.
Tano.
I'm sure I'll live to regret it. I sold a.
Are we getting off? Are we leaving? We gotta know.
I sold a black GMT. I sold a Daytona.
Are we
I
good?
sold a Batman. I sold something else. I don't remember right now. Oh, a Sea Dweller, a pre-ceramic Sea Dweller.
Jesus, I don't think I'll ever have that many. Never mind sell them.
Yeah.
$5. Hunter Biden, $5. It's like doing blow you found in the bathroom. And as for Trumpster, you know, he's going to give himself diplomatic immunity. He's going to resign, and then Pence is going to come in and grant him
Actually, he's been talking
automatic
about
immunity.
He's been talking about pardoning himself, but we don't know what for.
There's nothing wrong with that, is
Stupid
there?
chat.
Showcase watches, £2.
Oh, that's just bad. You know
Queen
what?
is in. Okay.
¿Quién está haciendo la corriente rebelde? That's Google Translate for who's doing the rebel stream, but that's not good Spanish, guys. That's
Corriente rebelde.
yeah, no, that's not good Spanish. He's
Julio
used Google
Iglesias.
Translate.
I was a huge fan of Julio Iglesias.
Amor es el pan de la vida.
He was.
Fascinating.
I was
You
more
didn't
of
like
a.
Julio Iglesias?
I was more of a.
Dolly Parton fan.
No, who's the guy I'm thinking?
Enrique.
No. Give me a minute. Some old Spanish queen.
Joe Santana.
No, Spanish from Spain. Miguel Bosé. Miguel Bosé. I was more of a Miguel Bosé kind of guy.
Alejandro Sanz.
Guys, I want to thank you for coming on today. I'm going to wrap this baby up. I want to say thank you. We
it up.
had a great audience there, great uplifting mood on the Watch discussion. We'll see you
In the next one.
tomorrow. And,
Yeah, I had a great stream today.
thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow.